Hey guys, make sure you guys are sharing our live, guys. Get the word out. Some people don't know where Shadow is yet. Those of you that are sending fun goodies, thank you so much for sending gifts to us. And we're going to get into a couple different things in this one. I will give you an update on Penny. She is here. She's snoozing right on the floor underneath of me, but I will bring her up in a couple of minutes. So share the live out, guys. Get the word out about everything. And I wanted to give you guys a little update on Penny. So many people have reached out to me about Penny. If you don't know, Penny is Shadow's little girlfriend. Penny was one of the very first dogs here at the sanctuary that kind of went to Shadow and wanted to be his friend. So she absolutely she absolutely is the sweetest little bean. So he has become friends with her, and sorry, I'm reading comments at the same time while all of this is happening, so bear with me. We are super excited to share a little bit more about Penny's story and Penny's journey with us. And while you guys are also getting to know more about Shadow and his journey, you will get to meet some of the friends here at the sanctuary and kind of see what we are all about and all of the good things. So make sure you guys are sharing this live out. Make sure everybody knows what's going on. We are just so blessed to be here today. So little Shadow, we've been calling him Shady, which is really funny. So you will find that all of our babies here at the sanctuary, oh, what was that? That was the cat. It's okay, it's the cat. Everybody here at the sanctuary has a name that ends, almost everybody, with IE at the end. So Shady just has started to come up. So it's so funny. He doesn't really respond to any of them, but we call him Slim Shady sometimes. Huh, bud? You get Slim Shady, you get Shadow, you get Shady Man. He says, I don't care, I just want love. So we'll start with update on Shadow. Oh my God, thank you for the amazing gift. That is like the most adorable thing ever. So he is doing really, really good. He is healing up beautifully from his surgery, from his fuzzy dice removal, as OG calls it. OG's in here with us today too. So fuzzy dice have been removed. So his little suture mark, it's so minimal that is healing wonderfully. His dental is going really, really well. He does still have sutures in his mouth, so if you see him licking, you will find that he does still have those sutures in there. So you guys, he's so lucky to have the support of everybody here. His vet bill was covered by what we have raised so far on the calendar. He is number 2 for the Morty the Misfit calendar centerfold. He will get the center spread. His story will be shared, which I also think is super important, and it will be amazing to see him in that centerfold. So we are trailing. We might be in second still. There's one ahead of us who is also has a huge Instagram following. She is a Long Way Home alum as well. So we are just happy to be raising money for those guys at Long Way Home Rescue. So those of you guys that are sharing likes and gifts and things in the live, it will go towards his calendar spread. We're going to try to get first place. We have until Monday. We have the 30th, I think, is Monday, if somebody wants to check that for me. He is, like I said, second place now. We have till Monday, so we still have a little bit time, but he's doing wonderful. He's nervous licking because the camera's on, I think, because he's Mr. Anxious right now, but he's doing really, really well, and he is adjusting with thank you. Yes, the 30th is Monday, so perfect. So we have till Monday. I know that there's been a little bit of confusion floating around about where the funds are going when you're supporting the calendar and him getting the center spread, and that is all going to Long Way Home. Long Way Home has, I think right now, 55-ish in their care from the shelters down in Texas that are all seniors and hospice, and all sorts of guys down there that are adoptable. So we are raising the money for them. We paid off his vet bill, and whatever is left is going to them. We are also a nonprofit here, so we worked together. I know it's been a little bit confusing kind of how it all ended up. We were just a foster for Long Way Home. That's what we were. We were a middleman to get him where he needed to be safely, and with someone with some experience because of his little aggression issues in the crazy beginning, which he still does. But we have been very lucky to pair up with them for this and help pay off his vet bill, which I'm so glad that we did. And now whatever we go above and beyond is going to go to those wonderful dogs at Long Way Home. So we are among the Wildflower Sanctuary. You see some babies up there on the wall behind me. That is our amazing wall of babies. So those are all of our babies that have come through our personal door. So we are a nonprofit. We were established 2 years ago, and we pull hospice and seniors that need us, and handicaps only. So we are not a rescue that adopts out. So these babies that come to us need us for special reasons. As Nina runs away, she says, "Don't put me on camera." This is Nina, guys. Say hi, Nina. Nina, say hi. Nina, Sherry's on here. Your Auntie Sherry's on here from Griffin Pond. She said, "Hi, guys." So Nina is paralyzed in the back. She doesn't use her legs in the back. So we pull dogs here that are special needs, and she can't potty for herself as she's losing her little diaper here. So she needed a special place to land where we could continue her care. So here at Among the Wildflower Sanctuary, that's what we do. We're doing continuous care for special needs and hospice babies, and that's how we ended up with Penny. So Penny is sleeping. I'm gonna get Penny. She's only gonna last a few minutes, so you have to get ready for sweet little Penny. Let me give you a little backstory on Penny before I get her. I know, sit down, Sato. Sit down. It's a being a good boys. Oh, I know. So Penny is the sweetest thing ever. So Penny came from Ohio. She was found on a street in Ohio that was called Penny Lane. So we kept the name Penny Lane. He wants to go hide, so you guys get to watch him do the Chihuahua snuggle. Go ahead. Okay, bye. He'll be back. So Penny came from Penny Lane. She wasn't gonna go into a shelter situation. She was super old. She was 4 pounds before yesterday, before her surgery. So she had big tumors. Those of you that saw her photos previously, which I will do a post kind of like a before and after, she was never spayed. So I know OG and I firmly believe that dogs should be spayed and neutered no matter the age, as long as it can safely be done. And that was what we chose to do with Penny. She's probably 12-ish. Like I said, 4 pounds. We did every precaution that we possibly could before we did any surgery. We did a cardiac workup, which entails an ECG, an EKG, chest x-rays, blood work, and blood pressure, all before we even considered taking this mask off of her. Now, this was a quality of life thing for her. It was leaking. It had ruptured, so it had been ruptured for a really long time and was kind of oozy. So it wasn't something that we just did to do. It was a quality of life for her. She's 4 pounds, and the mass probably was bigger than a golf ball hanging underneath of her belly. So we truly believe that spaying and neutering helps lessen the chance for tumors to grow things in their mammary tract. It's not going to stop everything. It's not going to stop every form of cancer. We have to be realistic, but it helps their chances of avoiding as much as possible. So yesterday was big surgery day. Mama over here was very blessed that I work at a vet's office, and I was able to be there for her entire surgery, literally inside the OR. So I got to stay with her the entire time, and she did so well through this whole surgery. Last night was really, really rough. You guys saw the post yesterday, and I'll touch on that really quick because I know everybody was kind of jigged up about it. That was her waking up from anesthesia. So when dogs wake up from anesthesia, it's kind of called dysphoria. They don't understand what's going on. They don't know where they're at, and it's freaky. Hi Nina. You can come over and say hi too. Okay, come on. You say hi to everybody. I'll move your piggies. There, you say hi. So this dysphoria that they have when they're waking up is not for everybody to see. It's kind of scary, right? It sounded like she was crying from pain, and it wasn't. Was she uncomfortable? Probably. But at that point, she still had a lot of meds in her system. So she made it through surgery wonderfully. No complications. We didn't have, any issues. Towards the end of surgery, her blood pressure started to change. She is a heart patient. So she is on 2 different medications let me grab Penny while we're talking about here. You stay here. You stay here, Nina. I'll get you in a minute. All right, guys, hold on one second. Come here, Penny Lane. I know, baby. Oh, I know. Oh, sorry, guys. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Here I am. Okay, here's Miss Penny Lane. All right. So, Penny Lane is in a giant sock right now, a little stockinette. Her tumor was under here in her belly area, and right now she is fully wrapped from, oh goodness, probably this whole midsection is wrapped. You'll see like the different, hi Shadow. Okay, you come out, see your girlfriend. So she is wrapped completely in there. There's Nina checking her out too. So she has literally a 10-inch easy. Okay, bud, hold on. You're stuck. A 10-inch incision that goes from right here in her belly all the way down, and she was spayed, and you can see hold on, baby. So there is partial of her sutures. So they go all the way down to her little freshy parts here. So she is fully wrapped because she also has a drain in her. So because she was opened literally for 12 inches, there is a port in her. Hold on, baby. I know, baby. I just showing everybody your boo-boos. So she has a literal, can you guys see this little piece that's by my finger? So that's a tube. And right here, she has literally a ball that's collecting blood. So she will come to work with me tomorrow. Ball that's collecting blood. So she will come to work with me tomorrow. We will get. So she will come to work with me tomorrow. We will get all the way at the top, so all the way down to her belly. So it's amazing to see her kind of come back from this. Her care is fully covered by us here at Among the Wildflower Sanctuary. Nothing that Shadow has done is going to her. If you choose to support us here at the sanctuary, that needs to be done from our own website, which is in Shadow's link. You can find it there. But we're super proud of her for making it through this. Last night was tough on both of us, and she's doing really, really good. So she does have both eyes. She has this one she can see out of, and this one over here she cannot see out of. It's just a dead eye. It's not going to come out. It doesn't bother her. It doesn't phase her. Hi, Shadow. What do you want, baby? Okay, come on. You come over too. Come on. Come on. You're going to go under. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. It must be nap times. So she's doing just amazing. I'm very curious when this is all over to reweigh her and see how much she weighs, because I'll tell you what, the masses that we took off of her, and yes guys, this is for educational purposes only. You know, talk to your vets. This is all things that are, you know, if you have to go through it, we're here to help, but that's, you know, I can just give you experiences that we've had. She has done such an amazing job adjusting to, you know, living in a sock with a giant, and I forget what it's called, a suction thing. It's like a ball, a suction ball, I can describe it, that's attached to her side. And like I said, tomorrow I'll take a picture once we unwrap it. And he's literally licking my leg underneath of here. What are you doing, Shadow? Shadow? What are you doing under there? Okay, bye. Yeah, so the drain goes into the ball and it needs to be emptied, and that only has to be in from 3 to 5 days. And then those draining tubes will come out, and hopefully she will start to heal much faster at that point. I'm just glad she's eating. She's on lots of medications. It's a really, really lot for a 3-pound little girl. So she will have to have a whole nother second surgery. So when they're this tiny, and this is again, just so you kind of understand what's going on. So she has tumors on both sides. Your mammaries on a dog are all connected vertically. So you have a left chain and you have a right chain. So we took out the left chain first because that's where the really large one was, and we spayed her at the same time. So she is now spayed, and yes, JP tube, and Jackson Pratt is, I believe, the one that, yeah, that's what she's got. She was spayed, so that was just the left chain. So she has to do this all over again to get the tumors that are on the other side taken out. So we have to do the right chain as well, because she also has tumors all the way down the other side. But because she's so tiny, you can't close them. So you have to open them and take the skin out, and then they literally sew them back together again. Well, the gap would have been too far. She doesn't have enough skin. She's too tiny. So we have to do it twice. So she's going to have to endure all of this all over again. And it's just amazing. She's the sweetest little soul. She did great. You know, other than just the tumors and heart issues, she has been relatively healthy. Her heart did wonderfully through this whole procedure. And she received fluids at the whole time. She didn't take any into her lungs. And oftentimes that can, you know, cause some complications sometimes when they're this little and have heart issues. So she did so well. And she literally came home and crashed and cried, and it was a really, really rough night for all of us here yesterday. But she goes tomorrow with me. I will take some pictures once we take them out, or take her wrap off, so you guys can legit see what it looks like. I'm fully transparent that, you know, what's going on. It's not always wonderful, but you know, she's been a trooper. You can see she's a little bruised up on her legs from the IVs, because, you know, on these little guys, that's a lot from them. So she is doing amazing. So many people have reached out and said, you know, house Penny, house Penny, house Penny. So I just wanted you guys to see her and kind of understand what all she went through, because it's pretty wild that she has had to go through all of that. Nina, can you move over? Let's see if I can. I'm going to see if she'll sit right next to me here. I don't want to hold her too much because, you know, obviously when you're, oh, true that. Yeah, TikTok and their guidelines. I forgot. Yeah, so Shadow's right here for those of you that are wondering where he is. So he is hiding out here. Oh, is that your friend too? Oh, you better not be two-timing on Miss Penny. You two-timing? Huh? So he has been doing really, really good. Penny's only been with us. I see some questions that are popping up. It's okay, Pen. You can lay down, honey. Penny's only been with us for less than 2 months. So she came to us not too long before Shadow did. I'm gonna let her down on the floor, guys, just so she can get comfy in her bed. All right, pups. All right, Shadow, you're back on here. Let me move over so we get you in the camera again. There. So if you guys have questions about Penny, shoot them in the comments. I will try to answer. OG can jump in and maybe answer some questions too. But so we didn't have to look hard for her tumors, guys. They were bigger than golf balls hanging underneath of her body. So she, you know, as for looking for symptoms, you could visually see them. You can see the lumps all down them. So he has came and checked on her. Nina. This isn't about you. Shush it. Excuse me. She says, I would like some love too. So he's checked on her. He has not been super... she's been separated. We have a lot going on here. We wanted to make sure that she could super rest. So she has been separated, and he is keeping watch on everybody. Huh? I know. Huh? It's a rough life trying to stay awake for your live videos, huh? So yes, people have asked on how to donate to us here at the sanctuary, Among the Wildflowers Sanctuary, and that is in his bio. All you have to do is look for, you'll see it, you donate to him, to Penny. Everything from the TikTok that we're raising today will go to Long Way Home and go towards his calendar centerfold for those babies as well. We truly believe that working together in rescue is what makes rescue work. And I will say this, there are hundreds, if not thousands, definitely thousands of dogs that need support, help, fosters, transporters. So look around in your areas and find how you can help, because I will say, look at the little corgi butt. I love the corgi butt. Thank you. It makes a difference, guys. The rescues and sanctuaries for hospice cases, you know, we can't help. We do have one cat. I just saw that. Benjamin. We'll see if he'll come over. Sometimes he'll be social and come over and see us. We actually have a paralyzed cat. He has a crushed pelvis and he has 3 legs, but he does really, really well. We just, yes, we do know to check our TikTok. So yes, we donate everything to Long Way Home to help pay for those babies. But Penny's medical care has been covered by the sanctuary here, so we are super glad to have her home and that it was successful, and it's just amazing. And yes, our cat is a tripod, even though he doesn't really use that other back leg. Benjamin, where you at, Benny? Benny. We also have, and you'll meet everybody as we give you guys updates. I'm reading as we're going, looking for any, it's just seeing if any questions. Yeah, Nina is sassy. She's literally growling from under the blanket right now. So we're big on TikTok. Not TikTok, on Instagram and Facebook, and we did lives over there as well. We are huge in the community for advocating for special needs dogs like Nina. Nina, stop. Are you stuck? What is the problem? In raising awareness about handicapped dogs, and that there are wheelchairs and braces and so many things that can help them. So we are huge advocates for that. Shadow is 12, around 12. We don't know that for sure, but yes, Shadow is 12, and Penny is also 12, which is pretty cool. Oh my gosh, yes. We are just getting started on being able to share what we do here at the sanctuary with all of you here. So calendar status is we are in place number 2. And I believe we are close behind, but I'll tell you what, that 1 keeps going up with us. So they're raising as well too. And we have till Monday the 30th to continue to raise funds for the calendar. Shadow has lots of BFFs here, so we have 12 sanctuary babies here. So Nina's our sassiest over here. She's Miss Grumpy Pants, so she's always sassy, but she's attached to Mom, so I love it. And yes, if you're asking if Shadow has been adopted, he has. He is staying here with us and is forever staying with us here at the sanctuary. Medically, Shadow is doing great. He is recovering from his dental still and his neuter, his fuzzy dice removal, which I just love. And yes, we've talked about his licking before. His licking, I believe, is from anxiety when he gets anxious. So he's nervous now because he hears me talking continuously and it hasn't quieted down. So he does lick when he's anxious. Thank you for the gifts, guys. So you'll see a lot of that when he gets super nervous because you know, like last night he curled up and he laid right on my lap and completely relaxed. Nina, look, it's jellyfish. You miss it? Oh, there's a doggy. Oh, you guys, you're missing all the games. You what? Good boy. Good boy, bud. Yeah, so he is super just, hi. Oh, Finkus. Finkel for kisses. Yes. Good boy. Who's a good boy? I know, watch. You're a happy boy. Yes, so those of you that are asking where you can vote, if you go to his profile, you will see a link to a link tree. And that link tree holds the link to the Morty the Misfit calendar is the first one. And you can click on that. There is also a pinned video in his bio that walks you through how to vote on the calendar. That is all right in his profile. You tired, buddy? We just had dinner, so everybody's getting sleepy. And again, all the calendar donations goes to the rescue that saved him. All goes to Long Way Home Adoptables. They have 55 in their care right now, so they take what we do times 20. And we're just doing our part. You know, everybody can do their part to help rescue in their own way, shape. It just looks different for everybody, guys. Hi, buddy. Thankful kisses. Thank you. Oh, thank you for kisses. I love his little kisses. And yes, the profile that you're on right now is Shadow's. It's Shadow Talk. And you can just click right on his bio, his picture, I think, and it'll take you there as well while we're in here. So he is doing wonderfully. So yes, we're going to keep fighting for the centerfold in the calendar till Monday. And he has not played, well, he's picked up a toy. It's a start. Huh, I know. You're very kissy today. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yes. Yes, so he has picked up toys. He does not, he doesn't play with them yet, but everybody else is kind of playing around him, which will totally help him learn that. Somebody asked about the biting. He still bites. It's still an everyday. We struggle with getting him readjusted every morning. So he does kind of regress we kind of start over. We take outside and get him, you know, acclimated to the outside. Then we get his belly band on. Then he's real pissed. And then he starts to come back down and just kind of enjoy the rest of the day. So the licking, he does love to go outside. He totally loves to be outside in the yard with everybody else. You can hear another one of mine barking. That's Gertie. Gertie's our oldest resident here at the sanctuary. She is 18. She has a broken back. Both of her jaws were broken at some point. We'll share her story another day, but that's who you hear in the background there. So yes, so the biting has gotten better. He's still, like, if I would pick him up right now, he'd be okay for a minute, and then he would want me to put him down. So yes, he does love to be outside and laying in the sun. Oh, the snow. You never went to go in the snow. Oh, mango boy. No, I love you too, bud. He is my little bestie. He does totally he's a happy kid. So he's still learning everything, but it's funny. He knows where the couch is, and he knows that hi. He does know that when I walk towards the I'm going to talk about the decompression here in a second. When I walk towards the couch, he runs to the couch because he knows I'm going to sit. Nina, you fine. He knows I'm going to sit down on the couch, so he gets excited about that. So that's been fun. That's kind of a new thing that has just started happening. And yes, when we're talking about dogs and decompression time, guys, there's the 3-6-9 rule. I believe it's what it is, that it takes, 3 weeks, 6 months, 3 weeks, 6 weeks, 9 weeks, but it's a long period. Nina totally is a diva. Just ignore her. She's over here barking. So it takes a really long time for these guys to not just decompress, but understand that they're safe in their environment that they're in right now. So, it's going to take a lot of time. We just have to be really patient with him and make sure that, Harry, I see your question. 1 second. It just takes a really long time for them to learn that they're okay and that they're safe, and we have to learn each other's boundaries. So that's okay. We'll give him that time. So fun fact about where he sleeps. He was sleeping in his crate every night, and I say crate loosely. It's a big pen that we have set up for him to have like his time, because he does go there when he's anxious, but he has been sleeping on the couch. So I want to say, what's today? Today is Friday. So I want to say like Tuesday, he started laying on the couch. And when I went to bed, I was like, I'm going to see what happens and just leave him there and see if he goes to his pen or whatever he does. And he stayed on the couch. So stayed on the couch for 2 nights. I think it was last night. No, it was the night before last. Wednesday night, he decided that when I went to bed that he would show up in bed. So we have stairs that go up to the bed because, yes, he can get on and off of the couch and the bed himself because we have stairs and ramps everywhere for our handicapped kids. So he found me in bed. He jumped right up the stairs and onto the bed, and I turned around and he was right there. So we cuddled and played for a little bit, and then I took him to his crate for the evening, or the couch, I can't remember which, but I also think it's important that I give my dogs space too. So we will work up into the sleeping to bed. What I don't want to do is that, thank you guys for sending the gifts, is that if he would wake up in the middle of the night and be spooked or uncomfortable, that if he would have a bitey session, I didn't want it to be in a herd of all of our dogs. So we will work up to that and see how it goes. Oh, excuse me. Yes. So it's been very, 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 very good. So he's making strides every day, and he's doing better every single day. And Deb just asked, why do we keep a leash on him? So there is a leash attached to him right here. So he is a dog that needs space. This has to be on his terms. This has to be when he wants to do it, and he has to feel 100% safe. So if I need to get up, say right now, and get off of the couch, if I have to pick him up, he's going to bite me. He's going to be uncomfortable. He is going to be upset that I didn't respect his space. So by having this leash attached to him, I can move him with the leash and not have to move him. So it's like an extension of him. So it just makes everything so much easier. So like at dinner time, I'm showing him where to go in the crate, and we walk together and go over, and I help him with his lead so he knows where he's going, and it just makes him feel safer. So that is why Shadow wears his leash and harness in the house. So he's amazing. He's doing really, really good. And guys, I recommend doing that. Leaving a leash and a harness on your dog, any kind of dog, if you want to leash train them, that's the first step to leash training. Dogs that have never worn a leash before, you know, they communicate their wants and needs. So yeah, they have feelings and wants just like us. So I totally agree with that. So he does use the steps. He doesn't mind the steps. We have a full ramp to the couch. We have a 14-year-old pit bull. He also I don't know how you send a message. You can send a message to me afterwards, or OG afterwards. I don't think you can do it while you're on the phone, but I wish I could train your 85-pound boxer, but first step to everything is taking it slow and consistency and staying consistent with it. Guys, this has taken years of learning how to do this. It's not an easy process. If there are trainers in your area, you just need to make sure they are force-free, fear-free trainers. No prong collars, no shock collars. They just don't need it. If you do it right, you don't need it. Training them to go up the stairs, we use really high value treats like chicken or, you know, pieces of steak, and you put them on the stairs. Just get them to come up one step to get their treat. Don't give them the treat until they get there. And that can help start the step process. So that is just a good way to do that. Shadow does follow me around a lot during the day. He does, but he also likes his space too. He picks a bed and then stays there. He has already found a few favorite places. So he does he stays in the room that I'm in. Let's say that. So if I'm in my office, he's in the office with me. If I'm, you know, in the kitchen, he's in the living room where he can see me in the kitchen. But yeah, he does stay. Oh, we have plenty of, we use what's called the Snugget. It's based out of Canada. It's a women-owned business, and she makes what we call the Snugget sack. And Norman, our blind dog, and Nina uses the Snugget all the time, and so does Penny. Actually, she loves being in the Snugget. Yes, team. Can you guys see his face? I was like, hold on a second. I'm like really sucking at living if you guys can't see him. There he is. Yes, so guys, I can't say enough that you guys can truly make a difference in rescue no matter where you are. So you can, like I said, foster. You can, you can help with sharing posts, guys. You can totally just...
Hello, hi, my friend, my dog.
OG, do you know how to get rid of them?
Hari pende da duty card deni. Tutu. Ahmet. Follow the. Movie. Okay. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 36 37 38 39 40 41 42 43 44 45 46 47 48 49 50 51 52 53 54 55 56 57 58 59 60 61 62 63 64 65 66 67 68 69 70 71 72 73 74 75 76 77 78 79 80 81 82 83 84 85 86 87 88 89 90 91 92 93 94 95 96 97 98 99 100 101 102 103 104 105 106 107 108 109 110 111 112 113 114 115 116 117 118 119 120 121 122 123 124 125 126 127 128 129 130 131 132 133 134 135 136 137 138 139 140 141 142 143 144 145 146 147 148 149 150 151 152 153 154 155 156 157 158 159 160 Crazy.
All I had to do was show up.
I was like, I'm not sure what's happening right now.
Now, I have a question. Did they just show up in the live? Or did you hit accept?
They were continuously hitting, like, to come into it.
Yeah, so what will happen is 2 screens will pop up where you can decline them for the rest of the live. So if
Okay.
that ever happens again. Okay, I'm going to hop out. You're doing good, Mama.
Thanks. I was like, help. Oh, goodness, it's what happens when I try to do too many things at once. Yeah, so I'm not sure where we even were when that like rolled in. Yes, but if you guys have questions, throw them in the chat. I'm trying to keep up with them as we go, and I don't know if anybody knew what to do. It's all right. Oh, that's where I was saying. So rescue needs support not just in ways that are monetary, which monetary is amazing, but we need help by even things like sharing social media posts, getting the word out, sending recommendations to other people that might need help rehoming a dog, or it's just getting the word out. He is getting less snappy. He is still snappy. Yeah. So, and one of the ways that we still continue to help in rescue is still like fostering dogs from other people, from other rescues. So it's amazing to do what we do. So we truly do love it. He does come out if other people are here. Right now it's just Jeff and I, so it's he may be a little snappy forever. We don't know. We don't care. He can be snappy if he wants to. We just need to I think it's just going to take a really long time for him to really trust. So it will take him some time. And that's okay. Somebody just asked a really good question. How do you get to be able to foster dogs? So they're, especially in rescues, at least around here, but contact rescues that are close by you. Some even will work with you if you're out of state, because they might have a need in that area. But start with the ones that are around you. Most of them are fully in need of fosters. I love you guys too. Thank you. And you can totally just reach out to them, fill in probably some sort of an application to show that you are fit to foster. And yeah, you can set up being a foster and help the shelters with dogs that come in. So, and yes, like I said, he is staying here. He has been fully adopted. He will live with the other babies here at the sanctuary. Yes, being a foster is huge, and huge saving life. It's just amazing. That's how I got into this long before I ever created our own rescue, because we found the need for it. Was we fostered. So yes, you can foster if you already have dogs in your home. Most rescues will require that your dogs be current on vaccines and fixed. So that's normally the 2 requirements. But you totally can. And yes, most rescues will pay for everything. The fosters don't have to take any financial burden. You're just a house to keep them safe and out of the shelters. Thank you guys for sending all the gifts. I see them, I promise. Oh, thank you, Leanne. There are so many dogs, cats, kittens. There's just such a need for help in this rescue space, especially right now. Rescues have it rough right now. Yes, he did lose teeth. I saw that question a minute ago. In his dental, he lost a lot of teeth. I think he has maybe 12 left. He has like the ones across the front and the little ones across the top, and then he has a couple molars. Guys, it's the jellyfish again. Nina, you missed it. You sleeping. You sleep and wake up, Nina. Huh. Nina says, "Aw, man." Yeah, I will say that fostering is the biggest thing that you can do to help stop the euthanasia of animals in shelters right now. There's not enough people that are pulling them from shelters. If you're fostering for a shelter, that gives the space to someone else because that dog or cat will go to your home and that space is now open for someone else. So it's huge. There are not enough of us right now in this world. What do you think? I'd love to get rid of the boxes if somebody tells me how to get rid of the boxes. I mean, I'm sure there's a way. Oh, this one. Maybe. Nope, that wasn't it. Look, there's a jellyfish again, Nina. This is okay. That's cheese is our pity mix, which is hysterical. Wait, hold on. Let me flip my camera around real quick. He's playing with one of the toys that you guys sent us. So that's our pity. Cheddar. Cheddar, say hi. Cheese. Cheese. He says, thank you for the toys. You can see the balls in the back. Oh my goodness, there's so many toys all over the floor right now. Don't do it! Don't do it! Oh, hell yeah, guys. Welcome to chaos. All right, Cheddar. That's so loud. Cheddar. 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 Come here. Come on. Shadow. 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 Cheese. Get down, please. They're so crazy. Oh, it's a lot of precious toys. Cheddar. Cheddar. Vita. Vita, come. Vita. Oh my God, I'm sure that all of... oh, you guys are asking about the wall behind me. Yeah, so all of our babies that have come through our door are on the wall. So that's everybody so far, minus a few. Shadow's not up there yet. Penny's not up there yet. Sergio's not up there yet. I have them, so they will be up there. But the pity's name is Cheese, and we call him Cheddar. So he is he's a pity bowl. He's a pity bowl. He's a pibble, and we call him Cheddar for short. So it's hysterical. He does answer to Cheddar. I always say his name could be Gouda. He'd probably answer to anything, which is hysterical. Oh my God, you guys are awesome. There are so many things happening right now. Shadow, come on. Come on, bud. Come on, buddy. There are 14 dogs currently at the sanctuary. Good job, buddy. Thanks for coming back. Your fans missed you. Yeah, your fans missed you. Look, say, I know you're gonna growl at everybody. That's all right. Yes, Shadow totally barks when everybody else does. He runs right up to the window, and they all stand on the back of the couch and they all bark together. It's a whole thing, but they all do it together. And yes, he totally does it too. Come, bud. Let me scratch your back. Yeah. Shadow is eating dog food, which is amazing. Yes, so he is on the we've talked about this before. Veruva, which is Weruva is the name, and it is all human grade. So there's chicken, there's quinoa, there's some with rice and chicken and beef, and oh my goodness, as long as I rotate not the same thing twice. Yeah, so he does really good on that. So he is eating everything you guys have sent to him from his Amazon wish list. Yeah, he loves everything. It's just crazy. Yes, everything is on our Amazon wish list, which is also in his profile on the link tree. Huh. And somebody messaged me too. Veruva makes a cat line as well, and their cat is now eating. I'm sorry, I don't mean it. I'm now eating Veruva cat food, and they had a heck of a time trying to find something that their cat would eat that was good quality. So, you going back to bed, Nina? Okay, see you later, Neen. All right, love you, bye. Yeah, so he's eating wonderfully. Oh, you're requesting a box. Okay. There's Auntie's coming on. There's Auntie.
Shadow, my nephew. Nephew.
Who's that? Where's OG? OG's in a box. He's in a box.
So I'm going to jump out, but if you could do me a favor, hit your profile and then hit expand. It should get rid of the boxes. That way I can pin comments, because I can't pin comments when you have boxes up. But I have to get out first, so bye-bye.
Okay, bye. Oh, when nobody is in there, I can do it. Okay, hold on, guys. All right, I promise I'm trying to figure it out, everybody. No. Oh my goodness. Well, now I just did it. Nope. Oh, gee, you lied. So I do work part-time at a vet's office. So I also work a second job from home. So I do twofold, but it gives me the opportunity to be here. Oh. Yay! Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to scare you, Shadow. Okay, we got it. I promise that OG has to teach me all the tricks of TikTok, but we'll get there, guys. Yeah, so I work part-time from home and part-time outside of the house at a vet's office, where luckily if we have sick pups, they come with me. Like Penny's going to come to work with me tomorrow. So yeah, I'm very, 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 very lucky. You being a good boy? Okay, good boy. He is very, very happy. I don't know if you can you hear him growling? What are you growling at? Are you talking to your friends? Yeah, you tell him. So there are two of our other dogs behind me here. They are playing. He's like, what is happening right now? So he's growling at them. Hold on. Come here, you're okay. It's okay. They're just playing. Yeah, that was a grumble. That's his favorite. He always grumbles. Grumble talks. Grumble talker. They're just playing. It's okay. They're playing. You're all right. You're okay. Come here. You're okay. Oh, he's a hoot. My one paralyzed and my long-haired chihuahua are playing. He's not protecting me. He's watching them play, and he's still trying to figure out what play looks like. He doesn't know if like they're hurting each other or yeah. It's been interesting to watch him figure that out. So we've talked about his belly band. Girls, can you stop playing for just a second? Just a minute. Marmar, here. Come say hi. Come on, Marmar, here. Go around your brother. His belly band is just to keep him from peeing on things in the house. Okay, can you just not play for 5 minutes? Huh. Marley is our therapy dog that we have here. So this is Marley. Say hi, Marla. Mar. So Shadow is down by 60 vote, guys. We only have till Monday. Amazing. So we have 60 votes to surpass the winner. We have to keep up with, keep on top of it, because I'll tell you, it changes so fast. I'm sorry, I'm picking up your eyes. Picking up eyes. She's also real sassy. It's a fun game that we're all going to play because they're all on my lap right now. Huh. So down by 60. Maybe we can hit the 60 before we get off. We'll see. There, you're safe. He says, stop it playing. He's what? I'm not doing anything. You're okay. See, now he's getting anxious, so. Okay, you're fine. Hey. Shh. Hey, bud. Shadow. Hey, buddy. Okay, you take a break. It's okay. It's okay. The leash has nothing to do with house training. The leash is teaching him leash training. So he had never had a leash on. He had never had a collar on. He never had anything on. And yeah, he's not used to everything yet. So you're okay. It's okay. You're safe. It's okay. They're not going to hurt you. They're just paying. Yeah, we'll talk about it. It's okay. So yeah, the leash isn't anything to do with potty training him. The leash is just leash training him. And like I said earlier, that it is an extension of my hand to him without having to totally grip onto him and try and pick him up. I can just use the leash and move him around. Those of you that are asking how to vote, if you click on his profile picture, you can go to our link tree and click on Morty the Misfit calendar and then click vote, and you can do that. Also, his first nail clipping was not good. He hates it. He doesn't want to be held. So he was not happy. It took a cone and some towels and a real quick nail job. The second nail trim was under anesthesia. So when we have to do that again, we'll see how this goes. Oh, huh, you're okay. When he gets super anxious, you'll see that like now everything's going to make him really edgy. Thank you for the gifts, guys. Trina, thank you. Yes. Like I said, everything that we're, those of you that are sending gifts to the TikTok, in that space, all of the donations for him that way will go onto his calendar as well. I just haven't uploaded them yet because I'm waiting till we get closer to the end. But his girlfriend is doing well. I gave everybody an update. Penny had her surgery. She is resting comfortably right underneath me, and we will do some more updates on her next week as she heals as well. Shadow's around 12. I have not put Shadow in a bathtub yet. And I'm not sure we will for a while. This is going to be a very slow process. I want to respect his space, and I want him to know that he is safe, and I'm not going to toss him into a bathtub just quite yet. So we've when he was under anesthesia, I was able to kind of wipe him off, and but you know, he's not super dirty, so he's all right. He's doing good. Thank you for the confetti. I don't know, my comment. Whoa! This happens like 27,000 times a day. So, yes, he is staying here at the sanctuary. He is totally going to stay here. He is getting a little bit better about the biting, but like I said, this is going to be a long process. So he's got a lot to feel comfortable with. Shadow, come on. Come on, handsome. Come on. I got your blankies. Good boy. Good job. Shadow weighs 4.5 pounds. So he's a tiny bean. And Penny, his girlfriend, weighs less than 4 pounds. Huh. Yeah, you like butt scratches? He has been watching over Penny. You're very welcome. Thank you for stopping in if you're jumping out. Yeah, he does watch over Penny. He checks on her. All of our pups do that, which is pretty amazing. They look out for each other a lot in this space. So when he's in like or like last night per se, when she was crying, he would go over and everybody kind of checked on her while she was crying and stuff. So yeah, it was pretty awesome. How about it's a Chihuahua thing. They're nervous, so it takes them a lot of time, and that's one of the things, like, you really do have to work with them and train them and teach them that they're safe, so that how did they do with what change? Or wow, how did he do with what change? Huh.
I love those.
They are super smart. It's also one of the reasons they end up in shelters a lot. Oh, with moving. He's done okay. He's adjusting. He's learning the house. What? He is learning to, he's adapting fairly well. So he's a kissy boy. Not all the time. Not all the time, huh, bud? But he's doing good. We're proud of him. He found me in bed once. Oh, Long Way Home's in the house. Say hi to your other auntie. Hi, auntie. Say hi. What do you think? They're playing again. You're going to bark, aren't you? It's okay. You don't have to bark. Huh. Yeah, he's doing amazing. Yeah, he came out of a bad environment, so he has a lot to kind of just adjust to in general. And dogs, anytime you move a dog around, they get nervous and anxious, and you have to give them time to adapt and kind of figure things out, and they just need time. Hey, Shadow, come back to your life, please. Come on. Come on. Are you stuck? Come on. Come on. Daddy, good boy. He is healthy in general. He does have a heart murmur, but that's not uncommon for little dogs. He just saved me from another Amazon driver, probably. He still is getting his... Hi, bud. He is still getting packages. Huh. You just got package yesterday and it had food in it? And what else? Treats? Oh, fun fact. This has also happened. Oh my God, we do need a Shadow and Penny doggy wedding. I mean, I could make that happen, you know. He is now taking treats from me. He knows what they are. So all of the treats that you guys sent him, He now knows they're soft treats, so he can totally eat them. He takes them right out of my hand and just loves them. So if I tell him he wants a cookie, I know I didn't bring cookies in, so no real cookies here. It's okay. Hey, you're okay. So yeah, he loves the treats. So I am so thankful that you guys have sent those to him. Oh, so the his little belly band that's here. Fun fact, it's also denim. I don't know if you can see that, but it looks like denim. It's faux jeans. I love it. That is, it's a. You're okay. He wears that because he marks in the house. So as he gets house trained, also now that he is fixed, that will also lessen. But that is, he does go potty outside. He just likes to pee on every bed and anything that he can find in the entire house. He doesn't sleep with us yet at night. He has been upgraded to the couch. He does sleep on the couch. He has found me in bed. He did that once, found me in there, and he just kind of came in on his own. And so it's gonna take time for him to sleep in bed with the entire pack and me. So we're letting everybody adjust slowly to that, and it will be on their term whenever they can. And do I allow them all on the bed? Absolutely. They also sleep in various places. They don't all sleep with us. There are 14 dogs here at the sanctuary. We have 4 that have wheels, that are paralyzed or special needs, some that are blind, some that are hospice cases. There's one who hasn't made a peep through our entire life. That's Pebbles. Pebbles has been sleeping. Pebbles has no eyeballs. We had to have her eyeballs removed. But she gets around good. She's a mama's girl at night. Thank you for the heart, JJ. Does he sleep through the night? Yes, he does. Right? Yeah. Like I need a king bed for me and Jeff, and then a whole nother king bed for all the dogs. That would be amazing. My bedroom's not big enough for that. So he hasn't played yet. He will get in play stance with me, but he hasn't played with them yet. He kind of just barks at everybody right now. He's not sure should he be policeman or if he should be like playful and jump in. So yes, so we're among the Wildflowers Sanctuary. We pull just hospice, handicaps, and seniors. That's all we typically work with. Shadow fit the bill because he's got lots of behavior issues that we're going to have to work through, and we wanted to make sure that he was forever safe. And with us, we know he will be. Oh yeah, I don't have any room in the bed. They own the bed. Yeah, they all have special spots though. So like Marley sleeps on the couch by herself at night. Gertie sleeps in a pen just because she's got some mobility issues, but it's kind of they all kind of do their own thing. He totally did take to us. He knew he was safe. Ah, bud. Oh, you're just gonna nap now. All right. We're gonna sleep on camera again. Thank you for the update, Tracy. Everybody's been voting. Tracy, do you know where we are yet? And guys, I'm reading all of these kind words that you guys have said about us here and what we do, and it's our heart's work. This is what we were meant to do, and I truly believe that making a difference in these little guys' life is what I was meant to do, and to educate and share our stories with other people so that we can raise awareness and help teach other people about rescue and how they can make a difference. We could put a, well, no, we can't put a GoPro on him because then you wouldn't see him. We just need a camera on you and do like live shadow feed. I appreciate that, guys. One day I will share the story of how I got into deciding to create our own sanctuary for the little beings that needed us most. But I got started by fostering, guys. Fostering is huge. If you can work with a dog or a cat in your home, it takes one out of a shelter and gives up a space for another dog to come into the shelter. So it makes a huge difference. I love that stinking corgi so much. Hi, guys. If you're just jumping in, hello, hello. I'll give you a brief story of how I got started. So we worked in rescue for years. I fostered with a lot of different organizations, and oh gosh, where is he? Oh, he's above my head too. So if you can see the little man there in the plaid shirt, the red and black shirt, second row up with the yellow background, his name is Arnie. Arnie was our heart dog here. Arnie was the one that changed our life. He was the one that made me create the sanctuary to help other dogs like him. He was blind. He had a hernia. He was Boo Bear. You're okay. Lottie. Come here, Lottie. And we could not Boo Bear, be nice to her. You're fine, bud. So Arnie was our first heart dog. He was not typical rescue material, and we fought with the rescue over giving him the very best care. We wanted him to have all of the blood work and everything we needed, and the rescue couldn't afford that and wasn't able to do that. So we ended up adopting him and gave him the very best life. He was with us a year. We had to have him neutered, and he just did amazing. But he was the reason that we decided to come up with our sanctuary and pool hospice cases and handicaps because they need the very best. We're still in second place. We're down by $24. Amazing. We'll get there. Swooping like an eBay auction. I love it. Penny is doing really, really well, Jess. Thank you for asking. She is healing. She has a drain in her currently. So, yes, you can vote as many times as you want. Penny is right here snoozing. So she's doing really, really good. She is very sore. She has about a 10-inch incision from sternum all the way down to her privates at the bottom. And she's been in a lot of pain, but she's doing really, really good. So, and yes, there are lots of links in our bio. If you go to Shadow's bio, you click on our link tree. So, when you click on the Linktree link, the very first link is Morty the Misfits calendar. All of those proceeds go to Long Way Home Adoptables. They have 55 in their care right now. There is also a link in there for Among the Wildflowers Sanctuary if you would like to contribute to Penny's care and surgery bill. She had a mastectomy. She needs to have a double mastectomy. This was one surgery of 2. So she will have a whole second surgery after that. So I'm sure you did. You guys have been taking in so many, April. So I'm sure they're closer to 60 on the upswing there. But yeah, so there are lots of avenues and ways to help, and we appreciate all of them. So, oh, and his Amazon wish link, it also has things on there for the other. Oh gosh. Huh. Yes, so the Amazon wish list is on there as well. Kind of links to everything are in the thing. You can just do you can click on his picture and it will take you right there. You guys have just been a huge support, not only to him, but to Long Way Home as well. Yeah, and make sure you guys are liking and following him. So yes, you're paying for the votes. It's a donation to Long Way Home Adoptables. So $1 equals 1 vote. So $5 is 5 votes. Or you can pre-order a calendar as well, which is, I believe the calendars are 25, which is what I did and got my order on pre-order, because I think what's going to happen too, guys, is if you're interested in getting the calendar, $14 away from first, OG said. If you're interested in getting the calendar, I would totally recommend pre-ordering it now. There's only going to be so many printed as extras if you don't pre-order. So there's only going to be so many. So go in and pre-order your calendar now. You can do that at Morty the Misfits page. Medical wise with Shadow, he's good right now. He does have an enlarged heart. He probably will have to go on heart medication. Thank you, Chrissy. He has been through a whole heck of a lot. So he does need to have his thyroid rechecked. That will be, goodness, September, October, November, December, January, February, probably like February-ish, March-ish. He will need to have blood work again, and we will recheck his thyroid, because thyroid numbers can change based on stress. It can be changed on what they're eating. So we are going to revisit that because the numbers came back that we think it was more due to stress than anything else. His heart is enlarged just because it's enlarged. It's a very common thing in little dogs to have enlarged hearts. In fact, Penny has a very enlarged heart. She was still able to do her surgery. And medication normally, yeah, heart murmur is part of it. So he may end up going on heart medication just to keep his heart working strong. But right now he's doing really good and he doesn't need to be. He totally is living his best life. Yeah, so normally it starts with a heart murmur. When they do find a heart murmur, they normally do an x-ray. A chest x-ray will show you how... oh, Chrissy just said Shadow's back in first. Abso-stinking-lutely, Tracy. You guys just being here is huge for Shadow and for us. It's literally helping us raise awareness, and that's has been my goal for a really, really long time, just in rescue in general. So, Tracy, you are 100% right. If you're not able to donate towards the calendar or monetarily at all, you sharing this video, liking his post, commenting is helping us raise awareness for others, and it is 100% as much appreciated as everything is. Yes, and now that we got him there, we got to keep him in first. Oh, it's going to be a really stressful weekend. Yes. Long Way Home, we talked about too how people can foster volunteering for their shelters. Like, there's so many different avenues. So the contest is over Monday the 30th. I think it's 8 p.m. Central, if I remember correctly. Yes, volunteering. I forgot to mention volunteering at your shelter. If you can't bring a foster into the home, go help walk the dogs, raise just, go help answer phones, stock food, make food, whatever it is. There are just so many ways to help. Transporting is huge. And just sharing social media makes a big difference too. It's important. Yes, we are local, Jessica. You can send me a message. Look, you're so cozy, bud. That's him. I will try to go. I may end up having to wait until like Monday to go live again. I'm working tomorrow, and one of our volunteers that comes to here to help us has a baby shower on Sunday. So I'm not sure if I will go live on Sunday, but it might be Monday because Penny's supposed to get her drain out on Monday. So if that actually happens, you guys will be able to kind of see what's going on. And so it might be more like Monday, but maybe I'll do an event next time to give everybody a heads up so that you guys can kind of like schedule it in. Thank you, Jason. Shadow's biting's getting better. He's still a piece of work and still bites occasionally, but I think our bite count is much left because I move a lot faster now and I know it's coming. So we've learned what his little triggers are. So it doesn't really come out of the blue anymore. It comes when we're doing certain things like putting the belly band on, taking the belly band off, those types of things. I'm sorry, what does it says? Does Shadow, does it help him walk or something? If you're talking about his belly band, that's for potty reasons because he likes to pee on things. I would love to be an HPO. I was an animal control officer for quite some time. Not enough of that in this world either. Great idea, Caitlin. He doesn't wear his belly band at night. He is belly band free at night. So he sleeps in the wonderful beds that you guys have sent him, and he curls up with his blanket that you guys sent him, and it's fine. We don't need to bark. It's just a car. Vita Marie. Come on. Good girl. And that's Cheese snoring. If you can you literally hear him snoring? I love that so much. Yeah, Cheese is sleeping on the couch right now. Are you sleeping, Cheese? Yeah, that's him snoring, which is hysterical. Shadow is on a leash because it's an extension of my hand. So instead of me having to move him, like if I needed to get up right now, I would have to pick him up and move him off my lap. And I can't do that because he doesn't like it. So the leash gives me a way to move him around without having to physically touch him. So it gives him space to understand that he's safe and he understands what I want him to do if I'm giving him direction. So it's also training him to go outside and walk on a leash. So it is always on him. It stays attached to him, and it's just extra. But it is. Oh my God, we don't get trick-or-treaters, thank God. Otherwise, I'm leaving that night. No, you're fine. I know you missed the update. That's okay. Penny's doing really, really well. Penny had a mastectomy. She has to have a double mastectomy, so the other side also needs done. But she's healing well. She has staples from sternum to private parts, and probably about, I would say probably 30 staples easy down the center of her. She does have a drain port in her right now that's draining fluids because she was because of the surgery. So, but she's doing good. Does Shadow have a Halloween costume? Negative. The girls have Halloween costumes. Our handicapped girls in our with the wheelchairs have Halloween costumes, so you'll see them. But I'm not going to torture him with clothes yet. I can't even get his harness off, so there's no costumes going on. Maybe a hat. We'll see. He has not had his first bath yet. He won't for some time. We're just going to give him safety and love and comfort right now in space. We have 14 here at Among the Wildflowers Sanctuary. Boo Bear. Bella. We have handicap babies. We have blind babies. We have kidney failure babies. We have Trixie, who doesn't use her back legs either. I have a Chihuahua that was born without front legs. Our oldest is 18 here. He does snuggle with me a lot. Gives me all of the reasons to get things done and park my butt on the couch. We are a sanctuary. So we are a hospice and senior handicap, mainly Chihuahuas, sanctuary. So these dogs that stay with us, they come to us with various health concerns, hospice cases that are short-term. Sergio was only here with us for 6 weeks before we lost him due to heart failure. So yes, we are a rescue that is just a sanctuary. So we don't do adoptions out. Dogs that come to us stay forever, and they get the best forever that we can give them. Thank you so much. Yes, so many kittens right now. Jessica, you can mess me. Mess me. You can message me. Oh yes, bottle babies are crazy right now. We do get bottle babies on occasion. And that's the other thing with us is like we enjoy working with other rescues, and I wish that was the same for every rescue, but it's just not. Nina, that was my hand you just jumped on. We did bottle babies are super hard to do. Not everybody can do bottle babies and understand kind of everything that goes on with them. So we do help a local cat organization with TNR in our area and bottle babies when we need to. $89 cats. Wow. So many cats right now. Spay and neuter your critters, please. No matter what. They are like, I think they're worse than having an infant, to be honest. But they are a ton of work. We still have one foster cat here from another organization, and then we have our paralyzed cat here with us too. And so many people are saying the awesome things that they do, and it's just amazing. It truly takes a team to save and do what everybody in this space is doing. Yeah, I'll take dogs over kids. No offense or anything. I do have one kid. She's 24 though now. She's a huge animal lover too. Penny is doing great. She's snoozing. She finally ate at like 4 o'clock, which is huge after surgery. So I will say, I will say that that's one of the biggest things after surgery is getting them eating again. And thank everything that at 4 o'clock today she finally ate her dinner. So that made me feel really, really good. Yeah, so I was super excited about that, but just me moving, baby. Thank you, Jessica. I don't know why there's not thousands of people in here. Maybe for the next one, we'll do an event and you guys can all share the event. And on Monday, we'll do an update. Well, because we'll have to do an update after the calendar, and then we'll do an update on Penny. So I'm going to try to do lives, guys. This is about raising awareness, not about raising money. I want to raise awareness about what rescues do and how you can help, and it doesn't always have to be monetarily. Yeah, he's good with being petted most times, not all the time. He does, give me a growl if he doesn't want to, but um, he does not like to be gripped up and moved places. And thank you, I appreciate that. I really do want to make sure that I'm giving good info about all sorts of different things, and we're gonna start hitting on all sorts of things. We have 14 dogs in our care right now, which is a whole, oh, and one cat. 14 dogs and a cat, so 15 animals. I don't know where Benny is. I would show you Benny the cat, but he's MIA right now. Benjamin! He'll show up the second I hang up. You guys are also more than welcome to drop in the comments if there's things that you want to know about and want me to do a live on. You can totally put that in the comments. I'm going to start to wrap this up soon, but if there is something you want to see in a live video, please let me know. We will do our best to do what we can. That was just my leg, bud. My leg was stuck. He is super comfortable. Thank you, Danny. What I should do is do a live on while I'm feeding them, but I don't know if I could talk and feed them at the same time because they are so stinking noisy. I don't know how I would do it. Yes, we'll get somewhere outside. Maybe I could we'll do a daytime shadow watch outside. Firefly Penny is doing really, really well. She's having a rough time, but she's doing really, really good. She has a port, and we get a checkup at the vet tomorrow to change some bandages and stuff out. So he is more relaxed, but he is still spicy. I don't like the word aggressive, but he's spicy. Hi from Iowa. That's amazing. Hi, Roxanne. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. So Shadow says, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. And I can't thank you guys again for the support and being here, sharing some of your time with me, voting for him on the calendar. Whoop, whoop. Back to number 1. Now we just got to keep him there till Monday. So stay on top of the calendar, guys. We love you. And remember, if you need any of our links to get to Shadow's links in his profile, we have a link tree. You can get to the Morty the Misfit calendar where all your donations go to Long Way Home. You can donate to Penny's medical bills by donating to us here at Among the Wildflower Sanctuary. You can get to the Amazon wish list. You can get to all of the things. So we are so blessed to be able to provide amazing care for him and will continue to do so. And we love you guys so very much. And thank you for spending time with us. And we will see you soon. Have an amazing night, guys. Thank you for all the gifts. See you soon. Say bye, Sando. Sando, say bye. Say bye. Hey. No? Say bye. There you go. Bye, Shadow. Have a good night, everyone.